Oh, I'm glad to see you were right, not.
Okay, so let's save this as post forest. All right, what do we have in our inventory? We have the heart, we have the wheel, wax, the amulets, tail, the boot. Okay. So from here, go left. Free. Turn the back into a princess. Watch. Toss that harp again.
My harp, you found it.
Watch her. She's just like,
Look at me, I'm a princess again.
look at me.
Herbert.
Alicia. Where have you been all this time, my love?
Oh, darling, just take me home. I'll tell you on the way.
A harp.
Now, why would she toss aside this beautiful harp?
Why would
She
she?
doesn't want it. I'll take it.
Had that harp to pass the time. All right, back to the playthrough. Oh goodness.
Not seeing the tamborine's owner, Graham bends down and rescues it.
Nobody here that this belongs to. I'm just gonna keep it. So we save that. Alrighty, friends. Got our ant friends. Want to have the boot ready.
Ooh, is that the new dance player? The boogaloo?
The ants are his friends, though, so, like, that should be... I guess he doesn't want to trample them. I'd be jumping if there were ants all over me, too. Alright. This part real quick.
Where did you get this?
See, they set this up so it's really linear.
Oh, is it yours? I found it.
Now that's where
It's not.
why I do.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, come on, boy.
We already saw this, so we're skipping through it. Point-wise, we're almost back to where we were. We'll lay in the hay. We'll have a romp in the hay. Ants will come marching in.
Graham watches with surprise as a contingent of ants marches into the haystack and
We're
begins
gonna,
to
should we
swarm
dance
through.
again? You guys want to dance with me? You know the dance by now, right? Because we did it once already. We're the ants of King Anthony. Anthony, we're coming to help King Graham. We're the ants of King Anthony. We're coming to help King Graham. We're the ants of King Anthony. We're coming to help King Graham.
I'm glad to be there with the one we can be of help to you. Look here. We found a golden needle in the haystack.
Oh my gosh.
I'd like to present it to you. Perhaps you can find a use for it.
Way too cute.
Why, thank you, King Antony. I'm honored.
Good luck in your travels, King Graham. And be careful.
Thanks, King Anthony. All right, we are going to save here again. Play through. Now we're going to make sure when we cycle the boot, we'll walk here and then maybe save it again. Just to save us if we have to restore. Because if I miss the cat and the rat, we're going to have to, like, restore back. We have to take care of that scenario. Have it ready.
Suddenly, frantic squeakings alert. Too late. The poor rat is already in the clutches of the wily cat, who now runs quickly away.
It was their cat. The red cat. Okay. So we're sorry, Scout. I just scared the dog. Okay. Maybe we just need to, like, walk there and just kind of wait a minute? It's like a time thing. Get to a certain point. So we have to hit the cat before he scoops the rat up in his mouth. Oh, come on.
Suddenly,
Okay.
frantic squeakings alert Graham to a mangy cat chasing a terrified rat.
I'm gonna miss it again! Is there a better way to cycle? Oh, I guess that's the last. We're gonna do that. We're just gonna walk there, grab the boot, prepare ourselves, do it up like about here. Seems like once he gets to that northern path that's going up.
Suddenly,
There we go. All right, we're ready.
squeakings alert Graham to a mangy cat chasing a terrified rat.
Got him.
Oh, thank you, good sir. You saved my life. My children and I will never forget your kindness. Maybe someday I'll be able to return the favor. Oh, I hear my children calling. Goodbye, until we meet again.
Aw. Okay. Okay, so I don't think we really need to go into the bakehouse. We're actually not going to buy anything from there, and points. Maybe we'll come back to that. You know, it just adds flavor and gets us to spend our silver coin. Oh. Town. We're getting ahead of ourselves here. I forgot that we have to go to town. Alright, so there's the silver coin. Just will grab it now.
Bending down, Graham quickly retrieves the silver coin from the street.
We're gonna go to the cobbler's place first and work our way back. I realize it's appearing opposite for you guys, but on my screen we're gonna work from as you see it. Game-wise it'll look right, but
It's you again.
anyway.
We still
Anyway, it doesn't matter. ADD brain. Give them the fine shoes.
What have we here? The crap.
Then you don't.
No, you're gonna retire forever. Give me the hammer.
What?
Thank you.
Take care, young man.
Oh, we love you too.
Come on.
Come on, let's go. We've retired forever and ever with the sale. These shoes that they haven't even sold yet. Alright, off to Geppetto.
Come on in. Look at this. I'll do that.
And we'll give my net.
Ja, mein Darling.
Yeah, my darling. Did I glitch it?
Can I keep this doll?
Now continue.
Alright, Grandpapa. I'll take care of her.
Totally
Oh,
glitched
did
it.
you get this wunderbare marionette? The craftsmanship is excellent.
Well, I don't know if you'll believe me or not, but I got it from a little gnome.
I must.
Actually, though,
Let's get the sled. Thanks.
thank you very much. I think I'll find this sled very useful.
Thankfully, it didn't cost us too much time to catch back to where we were. We'll actually end up a little further. A little messy. All right. Bye, little girl. Bye, Grandpapa. All right. Now, time for the tailor. Naked man.
May I help you, sir? My golden needle. Wherever did you find it?
It was.
Okay, give me that cloak. Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir.
I'm.
We'll talk to him for a point.
Not wishing to be put through another speech about fine shirts and
All right. Off we go.
I don't like this at all.
They have terrible customers. All right, let's go back to the swarthy hog. All right, let's do a different save here. Swarthy hog. I just noticed that the house, the bar is purple and colored. I approve.
Ooh, I'll wait for you out here. I don't like that
Thanks.
place.
Thanks. I'm glad you got my back, Cedric. Okay, so can I walk anywhere without them?
You know that job we pulled yesterday? Where's the rest of the loot, huh? I think one of you guys is holding out on me.
Uh-oh.
Gentlemen, please excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Why would you engage in that conversation?
Oh, ain't got no more rooms.
Hey boss, this guy looks like a real troublemaker. What do you want me to do with him?
Rob 'em out.
Look at his belly.
struggle as he might.
Oh, there's the mouse hole.
Escape his bond.
Here comes our rat friend. What was that?
When you save me from that horrible cat. Good luck, friend.
Now what? I'll look around.
King Graham, heavy of heart, searches far and wide for his beloved family, who've been stolen by the evil wizard Mordak. Lying in a heap on the stone floor, Graham sees the rope that once held him captive.
That rope.
Graham stoops down and picks up the sturdy rope from the stone floor. Graham has unfortunately found himself locked in the country inn's dusty, dirty cellar. Graham has unfortunately found himself locked in the country inn's dusty, dirty cellar. Graham has unfortunately found himself locked in the country inn's dusty, dirty cellar. Graham has unfortunately...
Okay.
A rusty padlock securing the door prevents Graham from leaving the cellar.
We've got something that'll get us out of here, most likely. I say hammer. And we don't really know how to use the wand yet, right?
Graham gives the wand a good shake,
Yeah.
but it only fizzles and dies.
Not gonna work here.
Using the cobbler's hammer, Graham pounds on the rusty padlock until it breaks apart.
can't believe they didn't shake us down and, like, take our stuff. The other King's Quest did that. Talk to yourself? Not the time.
Graham looks around the inn's kitchen and finds it rather sparse and untidy. In the corner of the room, Graham spies a large kitchen cupboard.
Let's look in there. We get some food.
Inside the cupboard, Graham sees a large, juicy leg of lamb.
Yeah, take that shit.
Reaching into the open cupboard, Graham pulls out the savory
Excuse
leg
me,
of lamb.
take that stuff. This.
Graham looks around the inn's kitchen and finds it rather sparse and untidy. Graham looks around the... It appears that the door leads outside. Graham looks around the... Graham looks around...
Okay, so that's probably...
The sound of men talking and laughing loudly floats through the door.
We don't want to go back through that door, so we're going to go this way. Out. Remember, there was a side, and you can even see it. This is overlaid on top of the
Finding
building.
The kitchen door locked, Graham unlocks it before going outside.
If we go back, they're going to catch us. Alright, so now we've got playthrough. We have food. Have all this stuff. So I think now we probably need to go to the mountains. We have a rope. Still have the hammer. Have cloak. The mountains. Let's look at our book. Go up and then over, and that's where the snake. No, we more, but I just want to explain.
Graham tries to open the small door, but finds it securely locked.
Okay. Let's continue walking. Come on, we go a little further. There we go. Cute little bird bath. Okay, so this, if you remember, was the room where we first encountered Prince Herbert. The bird bath is just there for flavor. Up here. I think it's not letting me walk past this. But I know that's the room. Might need to follow a slightly different path. Oh my gosh, this is... We'll go up, over, and then... Because we haven't had issues other rooms going like to the edges like that when there's like a tree or something. I'm not sure what that's about, but there's this. All right, so we're gonna come here. We need to go up this path. This is gonna take us to Mordak's place. Not get too close to the snake because he'll kill us. Alright, so first, book said he tries the harp.
Having learned to play the harp long ago, Graham now plays beautifully.
Doesn't scare. So, where's our tambourine? So he thinks it's another rattlesnake.
Be gone, you slithery varmint. Scat!
Gone, you slithery varmint. Off goes the... Alright, let's go up the mountain. Cedric actually gonna come?
A few hours later...
Oh. Looks like a frosted cookie. This looks like a ghost. So let's put the cloak on because it's cold.
Graham dons his warm cloak for protection against the freezing mountain air.
What about Cedric? We're gonna save this. Mountain.
An icy, treacherous path skirts the snowy mountainside as it winds its way upward.
So, can I just click all the way up here and it'll just walk me? I have a feeling this is going to get slippery. Should get slippery, right? This isn't...
Stay away from the edge!
Oh my god!
Oh, that last step was a doozy.
Okay. Wow, that scream was something. Right, so we're gonna walk here. Walk like right here. Okay. They must have had so much fun making this game with the greater technology. So, wow, that was amazing. I didn't expect the scream to be so loud. A note for those of you doing this: you cannot just click like the end of the path. You need to kind of guide yourself. Oh. Now what? Look.
The remains of an old tree poke out of the mountainside near an upper ledge.
So we're gonna need to climb, it looks like, and I think... I don't know if this is me just vaguely remembering. I have not looked this up. We have the rope. What else would you do with the rope? Yep. Let's climb it. It's a different color rope than... Oh no!
Thanks for playing King's Quest 5.
Goodbye. Maybe we need to put the rope somewhere else.
Graham notices his stomach beginning to rumble with hunger from the exertion of the mountain climb.
I should probably eat something, huh? Alright, so do we eat first? Probably. I don't know how long we have.
Graham finds the leg of lamb a bit tough, but tasty enough. Filling up quickly, he saves the other half for later.
Smart, Graham. Alright, now you're going to climb this rope. Oh my god.
Oh, be careful, Graham!
Couldn't have, like, gone up on the other side. Take the rope back. I don't want to climb back down. I just want to take the rope. Alright. Maybe we will save this as rope. Just in case. We're going to leave it. Elky Mountain. I don't want to keep messing around. It looks to me this is going to be a jumping game. So you see Cedric's over here. We can't. I think we're going to have to hop to here, to here, to here. No, this looks like a path. And then cross on this log. Now, that being said, for science, walk this way.
No, stay away from the edge!
We knew that was going to happen.
That
All right.
last step was...
Okay, so we're going to be very careful. We're going to jump. This is just like the grass being swamp is quest 4.
No, stay away from the end.
At least I think it is. Let's look.
Graham can see tempting rock outcroppings protruding from the midst of the frozen waterfall.
What else do we have? Now would not be the time for the sled. That's not appropriate.
As with the path below, the now frozen waterfall has also washed away parts of this upper trail, which narrowly skirts the mountain edge and then heads off to the east.
So, very careful. Now let's try it.
No, stay away from the end.
I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of those screams. Oh my goodness. Jump from. Can we jump?
This icon brings up the control panel.
Okay, I know that.
Oh, do be careful, Graham.
Oh, so we don't actually walk. Use the hand. Oh my goodness. Alright, so it's this one probably. Try saving. Wow. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but you know, I had to try it. Okay. Sure. That last step was a doozy. So let's jump to the higher one. Or we can't? One. Here. Now we have to cross the log. Can we use the hand for this? Oh, now we walk. We made it. Alright. For nothing, Cedric. Going?
Cedric!
Oh, let's use the sled. Oh my goodness. I don't remember the wolf taking Cedric, but I do remember riding the sled. Dun 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 dun. Watch Bram's cloak fly. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. I don't have dance moves, you guys. Whoa! He jumped! Breaks the sled. I love the music. I just gotta say.
My sled is broken.
What you get, you beefcake? Too much man for that sled. Alright,
Graham's sled lies in several broken pieces on the eastern side of the icy crevasse.
the crevasse. Are there...
The broken
cart?
sled is now no good to anybody.
Well, that's a shame. So do we want to go...
In the distance, snowy mountains loom above a lovely river valley.
out of it? All right, go this way. Be able to go down. I just want to look. Oh no. Might fall. Yeah. Uh-oh. If I gingerly walk like I did, can I do that? No. Okay, so we have to go Alright, there's a scary eagle. Have anything for this eagle?
Perches weakly upon a small rock. Despite his own problems, Graham's heart goes out to the poor thing.
Starving, we won't have food if we give this to him, but I think probably we should give it.
Here, take this. Perhaps it will help you.
You are a kind man to share your meager food with a poor bird, especially up here in these snowy mountains.
Well, I couldn't just stand there and let you starve to death. What kind of person would I be?
What kind of person would you
yourself to
be?
be a kind, compassionate man, and I will not forget what you did for me. Goodbye, dear friend.
How beautiful. Your wish is my command was Graham's foregone reply. Okay, so we are not stuck. We're gonna... Book is like... trying to open up. Alright, we're gonna save here. Good at the eagle. Let's take the harp and have it ready. So now we can walk over there. Careful not to fall. The wolves should come get us again. We're not going to be hasty. Or not delay too long, I mean. Start playing the harp immediately. As soon as we can.
I am Queen Isabella. And you
Isabella.
have my domain now. I command you to kneel before me. Since both you and your friend over there have so thoughtlessly invaded my territory without my permission or knowledge, I have decided you shall both be put to death. Take him away, my pet.
Ah!
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be necessary for information or clues.
Watch it.
Wait, my pet.
Why would she, like, be so willing to spare him just for the music? Life. Oh, she's pretty.
That was very lovely music. I've never heard anything quite that beautiful before. I think I saw my heart melting. Just a little bit. Just enough, that is.
Some
To allow
crazy
you
long
to
nails.
for your freedom. A vicious yeti has entered the area and taken up residence in my prized crystal cave. So far, I have been unable to extricate him from either the cave or my territory.
He would be fun to
If
cosplay.
you can rid me of the yeti, I will release both you and your owl friend, and you two can continue on your journey unhindered. You may rise now.
Hey, continue your journey on Tinder.
If you succeed, you will have my undying gratitude. Go with him, Sir Grey Wolf. Show him the way to the crystal cave. You may go now. Sir Grey Wolf will lead the way.
We have that can kill. Oh my goodness. Beautiful too. Really pretty. I like to take a shot. Love screenshots, but obviously.
Yonder is the crystal cave. There you will find the yeti.
There's the cave. Alright, thanks, bro. Did we really just leave the... Oh, that's my icon. Alright, so we need to... Mountain Yeti. Let's take stock real quick. What do we have? Can we talk to him?
Sir Wolf, I don't know how you expect me to conquer a yeti. Why, he's got to be at least twice as big as me, and much, much more powerful. What do you expect me to do?
That is your problem, not mine.
He sounds like Yoda.
It was decreed by Queen Isabella, and I must carry out her wishes. Now, no more talking. Go to the crystal cave.
Okay, so we saved already. Let's look at our inventory real quick. Hammer. Wax. Hammer. Okay. So, I'm gonna walk this way. Walk back, right? All. Surprisingly easy, the path, much easier than... Oh! Oh! Oh!
What an abominable situation.
Need to have it ready, and I should have saved... Oh my gosh. Annoyed scout. Didn't like my yelling. So we're gonna stop about here and save it again. Action time is not very...
That will do nothing to help Graham fight the powerful yeti.
Yeah, we can buy him.
What an abominable situation.
What do we have? We play the harp again? Might as well... Are we still wearing this?
Graham is already wearing the amulet around his neck.
Guess we try the harp again? I don't think the wax would do us any good.
Having learned to play the harp long ago, Graham now plays beautifully.
It's just delaying our death.
What an abominable situation Graham has found himself in.
We don't have anything that's really going to help us with him. Yeah.
That will do nothing to help Graham fight the powerful yeti. What an abominable situation
Back to the
Graham
book.
found himself in.
At the time of year that these events occurred, there is not much darkness at night in the northern reaches of our world. Thus, while the moon is full, and high in the sky there was much light for Graham to see by, as Sir Grey Wolf led him over the narrow mountain pass that took him to the cave. I will wait for you here, he warned. If you try to escape without vanquishing the Yeti, I'll kill you. If you succeed, I will return you to my mistress. You don't want to start going to the cave now. And if you don't want to start going to the cave now, I'll rip your throat out. Since you put it that way, Graham replied, and set his steps towards the large opening he could see in the distance. Graham still had no idea as to how one went about defeating a Yeti. His son Alexander had met one once, but he'd been able to avoid it through the use of magic. Graham had neither magic or ideas. As a result, he decided to stop and think further on the matter, and perhaps munch on a bit of pie to help stimulate his thinking. I might as well meet the beast on a contented stomach, he reasoned. Don't have pie! Now the Yeti is a huge and fearsome creature, human-shaped but several times larger, covered with coarse and pungent fur, and overly equipped with long claws and fangs. It is said that their intellectual capacity is nil, but no one I have ever heard of. Oh! We don't need the coin for the swarthy hog because the rat frees us and we steal. Fuck. Have to go back. I have It is said that their intellectual capacity is nil, but no one I have ever heard of has ever survived initiating a conversation with a yeti. Graham saw no sight of the beast as it neared its cave, so he picked his stopping place close to the trail, close to the entrance so that he could keep watch while he ate. On the trail behind him waited the wolf, and ahead the path twisted behind a large boulder. A vast precipice plunged down beside the trail to his right and the left. Custard pie, of course, had not traveled well. It still had its oval shape, but it was greatly dented and smeared. Even to Graham, whose sweet tooth never saw a pie didn't like, found it unappetizing. It was at this moment, as the king was staring disappointedly at the custard pie, that the snow monster arrived on the scene. It had the courtesy at least to announce its arrival with a killer roar, and that is what saved the king's life. What would you do, dear reader, if confronted that quickly by such a monster while stupidly looking at a pie instead of looking out for danger? What Graham did was totally reflexive. Startled, he jumped at the roar and flung what was in his hand in the direction of the attack. So we need to go back again and get the pie so that we can continue through this part. That's how we're going to vanquish this guy, by throwing a pie at him. Oh my goodness, the king's aim is good. It always has been. The custard pie splatted squarely in the yeti's face. The creature literally never knew what hit it, and with vision totally obscured by the gooey filling, it stepped off the cliff's edge. The beast may be falling still. So quickly had it all happened that it took the king a few moments to realize that he had beaten the monster. Did I really do that? He said to the heavens. Shaking his head in befuddlement, he entered the yeti's lair to make sure there was no other beast about. The interior of the yeti's cave was a multicolored crystal fairyland with nothing else inside but the flashing sparkles of reflected light. One particularly brilliant crystal near the cave's center caught Graham's eye, and he liked it so much that he decided to carry it with him. The little cobbler's hammer made easy work of breaking it loose. The king then turned his steps back outside and down the trail to the waiting wolf. Together, they returned to the Ice Queen. So we're going to restore to an earlier save. Fourthy hog. What do we have here? We have the rope. Okay, cool. So we kind of sucks, but oh, we can take the food and leave.
Inside the cupboard, Graham sees a large, juicy leg of lamb.
Far to go back.
Reaching into the open cupboard, Graham pulls out the savory leg of lamb.
So grateful that I did this. We have this level. Okay, we have all the stuff that we need. We just have to go get out of here. We're gonna go to the bakehouse. Then we'll go take care of the snake and then start our trek back up the mountain again.
Unlocks it before going outside.
This should catch us. We should catch up pretty quick. It's currently 8:17 p.m. We'll see what time. Minutes. No, don't go back inside. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's go in the steakhouse.
Ooh, I'll wait for you here.
Cool. Oh, you don't go inside anywhere.
And how is your poor dear mother doing, William?
Oh, she hasn't been doing too well lately. But my brother and I help out whenever we can. Thanks
I wonder
for asking,
if
Amanda.
we could have killed the cat in here.
Fingers out of that pie. The pies look lovely. I think I'll take one.
Yes, they were just made fresh this morning. Here you go.
Yes, this will be a fine dessert for our dinner tonight. Let's go home, Austin.
Why is it that we can interact right now? Interesting.
Here's the last of the pies. Welcome to our bakehouse, traveler. Just
Cool, we're gonna buy one of your pies.
Sir, I would like to purchase one of your custard pies. These pies cost 1 silver coin each. I've got it right here. Here you go. I hope you enjoy your custard pie. Oh, I'm sure I will.
I'm sure I will. Okay, we will save this as the bakehouse. Alright. House. The over and up one. Make. Hi. Walk over there first. In case we fall. That's honestly what. Funny that none of the other stuff would work. Okay. My gosh. Wow. Oh my goodness. He's just like, where'd he go? Huh? What? No way. Walking. Is there anywhere to... How do we enter? There we go. Oh!
Brilliant crystals flashing and sparkling and reflecting off the numerous waterfalls caused Graham to gaze in awe and wonderment at the dazzling spectacle before him.
I wonder why they're all green.
One especially beautiful crystal catches Graham's notice in the center of the crystal cave.
The wrong one, I guess? There we go. I was thinking it was this big one over here.
So very gently, Graham hits the beautiful crystal several times with his hammer until it breaks.
So gently that he breaks it.
He then carefully places it among his other possessions.
Alright, we got some points. Now we can go back. Wolf. As we go back in reverse. You know, there's a good chance of that. When we get back to the wolf, we'll save this again as a playthrough.
I see that the yeti is dead. Queen Isabella will be pleased. Come, follow me.
Follow me.
Warning. This cartoon contains material that may be
another
necessary for
cutscene.
information or clues to complete this game.
Go?
Ah, good. You have returned in victory, I presume.
Yes, Your Majesty. The Yeti is dead. He will no longer be a scourge upon your realm. Are my friend and I free to go now?
Yes. I keep my promise.
I keep my promises.
Thank you for ridding my mountain domain of the horrible Yeti. Please rise, King Ram. Yes, I know who you are, and I have been informed of your quest. I do wish you luck against the wizard Morna.
Oh, she knows what we're doing. Why don't you help us?
We wish you well on your difficult journey. Sir Grey Wolf will show you the way out of the mountain.
Yeah, allies would be good. Some dire wolves. A witch with power. You're not a witch, but a queen with some powers, maybe. Cedric showing off, flying ahead of us.
Graham's duty's done. The large gray wolf now sits in silence, blocking the passage back to the Ice Queen's palace.
Let's go, Graham. I'm cool, and I want to get out of here.
No, you could just fly away. Have to stick. No. We go back to the crystal cave. Another way. Get out of here.
Oh, if you're going back to the dreaded Yeti cave, I'll wait here.
So that's not the way to leave. Oh. How do we get out of here? South. He's blocking the way that way.
The savage gray wolf stubbornly blocks Graham's passage back to the Ice Queen's palace.
So this way? Yep. Oh, what is this? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna walk really slow. Top down view. Eve? Oh, where to go? Find this?
A twisty path winds confusingly along the rocky mountainside. A twisty path winds confusingly along the rocky mountainside.
Give us some help, Cedric.
Will we ever find our way out of these mountains, Graham?
I don't know, Cedric. I'm beginning to wonder.
So, okay, I have a map. No, this is not anything to do with. Like, I'm assuming if we jump, we're gonna die. Have to try it.
Graham, watch out!
Quite the scream. We walk down here. Remember when we did the caves with Alexander? They were. Oh, we can't walk that way. Happens. It doesn't know. I'm gonna jump off here. I just really confused it. It knew just that one route. Get the harp. Have this crystal.
The brilliant crystal shard feels smooth in Graham's hands. A cobbler would normally use this small hammer to make shoes.
Hammer to climb ice? Alright. Let's see if our book is any help. As it happened, Cedric's vigilance wasn't enough. The path did not go smoothly down. At times it rose up steeply before it resumed its course to the lower altitude. It was at the top of one such climb that the owl's frantic screech of "Graham, danger!" came too late to help the king. Cedric's words were still in his beak when the loud thumping of enormous wings and the impact of beaten air cast Graham to the ground. A set of strong yellow talons grabbed hold of him, and in moments Graham was soaring high in the cloudless sky, staring into the beaks and eyes of a giant rock. A bird. You see a shadow of, like, water? Yes! Okay. The suddenness of the attack stunned Graham. 1 second he was on his feet, and the next he was dangling so far above the peaks they seemed no larger than toys. As the king glanced down at the cliffs far below and his captor's 2 heads inches above, Graham realized that he was caught between a rock and a very hard place. Haha. Though the thought did not amuse him, and he prayed that the rock would not drop him. It didn't. In fact, the 2-headed monster bird placed Graham most gently down and then flew off. Down was the rock's nest, and had been built on the tip of a tall rock spire, which soared up to the very clouds. However, there was no way down other than to fall. However, that there was no other way down other than to fall was a fact of little immediate concern to the king. The more urgent problem was that Graham was sharing the nest with a giant egg, the shell of which was beginning to crack from the inside. There was no place to run, no place to hide, and a baby rock, a hungry baby rock, was about to join the king in the eyrie. Graham knew that if he could fly, he could escape, but of course he could do neither. Therefore, all he could do was attempt to bury himself beneath the twigs and branches that made up the large nest, and hope the baby or its mother wouldn't notice him. He had little hope it would work. Graham tried to conceal himself. A bright glint in the nest caught his attention. He grabbed for it as if reaching for life itself. As his hand closed on the object and then opened, he had but a moment to notice that it was a delicate golden locket that he had obtained. How it had come to be there was of no import to Graham. Birds often pick up bright bits to add to their nests. Graham was more concerned with the shrieking that was approaching the nest, and his quick glance showed that it was coming from a speeding eagle. The one that we fed, right? Thus again, King Graham's kindness to a creature in need repaid him beyond measure, for it was the same bird whom he had fed on the icy trail coming to his rescue. Its arrival could not have been more timely. The rock had finally broken its head out of the egg and was hungrily pecking at the king. The brave eagle swooped low, and for a second time, within moments, Graham was airborne in the clutches of a bird. So close he had come to being bird food that his cape remained in the baby rock's beak. Okay, we gotta get caught by this bird. I just don't know where to walk to get caught by the bird. Guess maybe if we walk a little closer. There we go. Oh, and he just magically climbed that because I got close to it. Okay, here we go. There's little houses. There is an illustration, by the way, of Graham the rock. I should grab this stuff real quick before the bird
Graham rescues
We need
a
that.
lovely golden locket.
I'll post a picture of it. I'll scan it and post a picture in the video.
Nice birdie. Good birdie. Gucci Gucci Goo.
Hang on, I'll get you out of this.
A big eagle. Hey, what's that? There's a boat.
Oh, Graham, where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
You'd never believe it, Cedric. You'd never believe it.
Alright, so I guess we play through. Where are we at point-wise now? Okay, we're almost 100 to go. Getting there.
Graham notices a rusty iron bar lying on the sand near the bottom of the windy path.
I'm gonna take that bar. There's a boat up here.
Graham spies a small boat in the distance.
Walk south. Oh!
A crude door has been built into the front of the unusual house.
Go in and look. What is he doing?
Graham pounds on the door, but he finds it bolted from the inside. He can, however, hear activity within. Graham hasn't been invited into the house.
Oh, ring the bell maybe?
King Graham, heavy of heart, searches far and wide for his beloved family, who've been stolen by the evil wizard Mordak.
Who are you? And what are you doing on my beach?
Wilson.
I'm King Graham of Daventry, and I'm on a journey to find the wizard Mordak's island. But I seem to be stuck. I don't know where to go from here.
Hey, what's that you say?
Oh no, he's deaf.
Graham pounds on the door, but he finds it bolted from the inside. He can, however, hear activity within.
You still here?
Please help me. I need your help.
I can't hear you. Can't understand a thing you said. Gotta speak up, boy. Now get out of here.
What could we give him? Would wax help this guy? Let's. Oh my gosh, so I just made a joke about Graham being daddy and I posted it on Reddit. There's a passage here where he's like, "We've reached the ocean, Cedric," Graham exclaimed, somewhat needlessly. "If you are correct, then Mordak's island lies across these waves to the east. Let's see if the person in Yonder hut knows anything about the island. Perhaps we'll be able to borrow a boat." "Hoot hoot?" queried Cedric. Daddy's advice. Okay, the hut was built into the shape of a bow of a ship. The ship's bell hung next to its door. After clanging the bell loudly many times, the door was finally opened by an old man, an ancient mariner so deaf that his entire vocabulary seemed to comprise of, "What'd you say?" and "Speak louder, I can't hear you." There was obviously no help to be obtained from him, so Graham and Cedric left. Okay, so he can't help us. They trudged back up the sand to examine the boat that Graham had noticed. Close examination of the boat showed why it had been abandoned. The small sail, though serviceable, was quite tattered and would not survive a hard wind. The boat's hull was in need of much scraping and several coats of paint. They even found a hole in the boat's bottom. However, both Cedric and Graham could see the faint outlines of small islands to the north and east, and any one of them might be Mordax. After traveling so far, Graham was not about to be stopped with his goal within sight. The king had been carrying with him the wax from which he had squeezed the honey in the dark forest. It occurred to Graham that he could use the substance to firmly plug the hole in the boat. True, the patch would not last long, but it would be enough to sail to the islands and back. Rocking the craft so as to get access to the hole, he pushed the wax into place and made a tight seal. This should do for a while. If it doesn't, you can always fly back to be sure. Aye, aye, Captain. When did you ever learn to sail? Ooh, me? The king replied. With a great heave, he pushed the boat in the ocean, and they hopped aboard. Cedric followed after. All right. Let's do this. North. Way up to the boat.
Look, Graham, there's a boat here. Maybe we can use it.
Look, Graham, there's a boat here.
An old cast-off sailboat sits forlornly on the narrow sandy beach.
Oh no! That's not what we wanted to do. We're gonna sink and die.
Get in the boat.
Aye, aye, Captain. Watch out, there's a hole in the boat.
Help! Help!
That's why we looked at the boat.
Thanks for playing King's.
That was dumb. I'm talking to that guy. All the way up here.
Look, Graham, there's a boat here. Maybe we can use it.
An old cast-off sailboat sits forlornly on the narrow sandy beach. An old cast-off sailboat sits forlornly on the narrow sandy
So where do
beach.
we see that it has a hole?
An old cast-off sailboat sits forlornly on the narrow sandy
Or
beach.
you're just meant to make the mistake so that you can figure out that you need to plug it.
Firmly, Graham wedges the softened piece of beeswax into the small hole in the boat's hull. Hopefully, the wax will hold and make her seaworthy.
All right, let's get in the boat.
Come on, Cedric, get in the boat.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We're going due east. Probably should. Hi, Scouty. I see you, buddy. How many screens we have to go? Buddy? Oh, it's still raining. I know you don't like it. I feel like we're going to the east. I feel like I should have saved under a different. Oh my goodness.
Nasty sea creature.
So if we go to the playthrough, where does that take us? Here. Let's see what this says. King Graham decided that his best course across the ocean was one which would bring them back easily as opposed to one that might get them lost. Therefore, he maneuvered just a bit south and dead center of the strip of the beach. He then pointed his craft east and leaned back to enjoy the ride. Okay, so we do need to go south a little bit. Then go. But just a little bit, what does that mean?
Oh, Graham, there's a boat here. Maybe we can use it.
Does it mean that we need to
Firmly,
go south for
Graham
one
wedges
screen?
the softened piece of beeswax into the small hole in the boat's hull. Hopefully, the wax will hold and make her seaworthy.
Or look at the locket.
It is a lovely golden locket on a delicate chain.
Open it?
Upon opening the locket, Graham sees a portrait of an older couple in regal attire. So as not to damage the picture, he quickly closes it again.
It is. Here we go!
Come on, Cedric, get in the boat.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We're going south first. I don't know why that would make a difference. Now we're going east. Need to go further south. We made it! Okay, so it was one screen.
Oh, nice. Perhaps we could explore it.
Yes, I think we should, Cedric.
Looks like Donkey Kong Island. What is that?
Oh, Graham, I don't like the looks of this.
Me neither.
Harpies?
Where did you find him, Manada? We found him on the beach. Isn't he luscious? I don't know. He doesn't look like my type. What do you think, Kulina? I think he looks tall and tough. I like my meals to be young and tender. Don't be so picky. I'm tired of fish. I haven't had a man in months. Yes, you did. I saw you steal a man off a raft just last week. Oh, he doesn't count. He was already tipped over by the time I got to him. Well, at least this one's fresh. I don't know about you girls, but I'm ready to eat. Oh, you're always ready to eat. That's why you're so fat. I am not. You are too. I am not. You are too. Oh, quit arguing, girls. Let's eat.
Oh.
Hate to harp on the subject, but Graham...
I was reading to figure out what we're supposed to do. It was so bad he began playing his... So did we... the wax yet? No.
Firmly, Graham wedges the softened piece of beeswax into the small hole in the boat's hull. Hopefully, the wax will hold and make her seaworthy.
Back in the boat! I figured there was something I was supposed to...
Come on, Cedric, get in the boat.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Go south. Then east. Again. And we'll save when we get there this time. Before we get Well, as soon as we like got to the island, they showed up, right? So there seems to be a lot of glinting objects on this island. I wonder if we can pick it up. There's one on the beach when we land, and then one where they take us.
Yes, I think we should, Cedric.
Oh, Graham, I don't like the looks of this.
Right?
Me neither.
Yeah, you see that? Got me. As soon as it lets us.
Where did you find him, Manada? We found him on the beach. Isn't he lucky?
Need to grab the harp and start playing it.
I don't know. He doesn't look like my type. What do you think, Krulina? I think he looks cool and tough. I like my meals to be young and tender. What's he doing? What's that thing? I don't know, but I want it.
The book says that the harpies are like, their voices are really annoying.
Half hidden in the coarse island grass, Graham notices an old fish hook.
Take that fish hook. There was also something on the beach.
Down and rescues the fish hook from the ground. The sandy path ends at two narrow ledges overhanging craggy island.
He was over here. Oh no!
Poor Cedric. Having been seriously wounded by the vicious harpies, he now lies moaning and in pain upon the sandy path.
How do we fix him?
Graham, help me.
Cedric, where do you hurt?
Everywhere.
He looks like he's bloody around his neck. What do we do with him? Fix him.
Cedric is in too much pain to carry on a conversation right now.
We're just gonna walk with him, I guess?
Graham notices a large conch shell lying delicately upon the sandy beach.
Look at that.
Graham bends over and picks up the beautifully colored shell.
Where are we going? Let's see. Oh. We're gonna go back. I don't remember how many screens we can. Maybe? One north. Let's say boat. Oh, do Cedric there? Let's see. Sails back the way he came. His scheme of taking the straight and direct route had borne its fruit, and the boat sailed up directly to the beach in front of the old man's hut. He rang the bell again, and eventually the ancient mariner responded. I can't hear you. Speak up, Sonny. So he's saying to use the thing, but here's the thing. Maybe go one more south and that we pull up in front of his house. Perfect. Let's go ring the bell. I didn't even see Cedric in the boat.
I'm King Graham of Daventry, and I'm on a journey to find the wizard Mordak's island. But I seem to be stuck. I don't know where to go from here.
Hey, what's that you say? What's this? Now, what were you wanting?
My owl friend is hurt. He was wounded by the harpies.
Wounded by the harpies, did you say? We'll bring him on into the house. I'll fix him right up.
Perfect. Help us. Little Yellowstone brands.
Lay him on the bed there. These poultices should fix the little fella up good as new.
Feeling better already. Tell me, what was in those poultices? My employer would be very interested in them.
Hey, what was that?
I said, what was in those poultices? My employer would be interested in them.
Gifts from the sea, lad. Gifts from the sea. Ain't nothing special.
Gifts from the
Just
sea.
gotta know how to use them. I don't think he'd find them particularly interesting. Now, son, what was it you were trying to tell me before?
Look at his back.
Trying to find out where the wizard Mordak's island is. He kidnapped my family and is holding them hostage there. I must get to them before it's too late.
Oh, I'm right sorry to hear about that. He's a nasty one, that Mordak. I wouldn't want to tangle with him. I tried to talk you out of going there, except I can see you can't leave your poor defenseless family unaided. I can enlist someone who can lead you straight to his island. Follow me outside.
Perfect. A mermaid?
This man needs your help. He needs you to lead him to Mordak's island. It's a real emergency. Mordak's holding his family hostage. Girl can't speak human talk, but she's agreed to help you. Just get on into your boat and follow her.
Cedric and I want to thank you for all your help, Mr.
Don't worry about who I am. You just get on over to that there island and take care of your family.
Aye, aye, sir. We're off.
Aye, aye,
Come
sir.
on, Cedric.
I don't know that I ever finished this game. I remember the sled and stuff, but yeah, I don't remember this at all. A little bit of a glitch there. I don't know if you guys noticed. Oh.
Brace yourself, Cedric.
Awful. Well, now we don't have a boat. We are stuck. Fish?
Help me, I'm stuck. Oh, help.
Are you all right, Cedric?
Cedric's been through it.
Oh, I'm fine, Graham. Just a bit ruffled is all.
Fish, right?
A dead fish lies on the sand beach at the foot of the rocky stairs.
So we're gonna take that.
A dead fish. Oh, maybe
For
I can
these
use it.
sticks.
Unfortunately, nothing can be done about the wrecked boat.
Oh, that's
It
part of
appears
our
that
boat.
Graham and Cedric are stuck here, perhaps forever.
Do you really want to quit?